Is a Chord Mojo worth the investment in today's overcrowded amp DAC sphere? Is it an overhyped product sound-wise? Is it overpriced? Let's dive in and find out. Greetings, boss heads. Do it, Charles here, HomeStudioBasics.com, helping you make sound decisions leading to a beautiful audio experience that will make you fall in love with music all over again. So, is the Mojo worth it? It depends. Is it overhyped sound-wise? Absolutely not. Is it overpriced? I would say yes, but hang with me and I'll explain. Let's talk about its worth first. Do stick around to the end of this video, as I will be going over a couple of alternatives should you decide against the Mojo. Big thanks to all those on my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube who brought these issues to my attention, some of which I knew about but have gotten worse lately. I didn't personally have any problems in my time demoing this product, but then again I also don't own one. The problem with the Mojo nowadays is one of quality control, unfortunately. There are a few caveats that you must be made aware of. 1. It runs hot. This isn't too big of a deal for most people, including me, given that it's a Class A amplifier, if I remember correctly. Plus, I like it hot. 2. For many people, the battery fails to hold a charge, usually around the 1-year mark or a little before. 3. Customer service seems to be non-existent in many cases. 4. The unit dies unexpectedly or behaves erratically, sort of like Leona's Bacher. For the asking price of the Mojo, none of the above should ever happen. I read a review that said Chord wanted $200 to replace the battery, so he did it himself. This is simply not acceptable. Now for some good news. Is it overhyped sound-wise? No. Many of you homies who have been with me for a while know that out of all the amp DACs that I've tried thus far, over 40 at the time of this review, 2 stand out above the rest in terms of sound. The first is the Bryson BHA-1, and the second is indeed the Mojo. It's head and shoulders above pretty much every DAC in the lower tiered price brackets and outclasses amps costing 3 to 4 times as much. Yeah, I said it. What of it? You want to step to me? Imagine feeling almost as if you could reach out and touch the vocalist's face as she's singing to you. Perhaps give her a little kiss. Mwah! Everything about the Mojo is better, from intimacy to resolution and clarity, to soundstage, detail retrieval, tonality, you name it. It's all perfect. Pair one with the Dan Clark Ion Flow close and be transported to heaven. The impact that it had on me cannot be overstated. I will remember that moment for the rest of my life. Add to that, you can use it on console via its optical input. It's got 2 3.5mm jacks for sharing, and it can be used on your desktop or portably. As for the burning question, is it overpriced? It's hard to say one way or the other. For around $300, it's a good deal if you don't end up having any problems down the road. The question is, are you willing to take that gamble? For retail at around $500, I would probably look for something else. Something you know is going to hold up well over time. Hi-Fi products immediately come to mind with regard to well-made, extremely reliable, and easy-to-use amps and DACs. I've been demoing their gear for over 2 years and haven't had one single issue with anything I've tried. The Black Label, the XDSD, the XCAN, the Zen Amp DAC, the ZenCan Signature 6XX, the Hip DAC, the Zen Blue, the Neo IDSD, etc. They have all functioned flawlessly and sound great. So what about a couple of alternatives then? A small, portable amp DAC that can also be used on your desk, something that rivals the sound quality of the Mojo. I'd go with a Black Label. Tons of power, amazingly crisp and clean sound, a plethora of features and connections, and so much value that I can't even begin to scratch the surface in this video. I'll leave a link down below for my official review as well as where to buy. If it's unavailable, go with the Nano IDSD. If you have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, check out the next video in the Before You Buy, Watch This series. I know it will help you out immensely on your journey. See you over there. Peace, dude! Yeah!